Oh, what is this show? Where have you been, Tom?
Just I just stepped out for a minute. What did I miss? Oh, baby. We here.
We are steering you somewhere today. I don't know exactly where, but Tom is tired. Tom is still tired, guys, because he did something the last 32 days. How many days was it total?
Dude, like, because we flew out there. I got there, I think, the 29th or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I was there the 29th. So filming started on the 29th, and we didn't get the final video out until the 3rd. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But you didn't miss a day until putting that final video out.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, technically some got uploaded like 4 o'clock in the morning, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, we got it done. We got it done. So
Wow. Wow. So today, I've got questions for Tom. We're going to talk about the last 30 crazy days for him. There's not a lot of NFL news happening. If there's something you guys want us to talk about, put it in the chat. But really, this is going to be a self-absorbed show. Tom, how close are you to hitting $500,000 raised for St.
I'm not
Jude?
gonna lie, I feel like I can't actually relax until I hit it. I'm less than $14,000 away.
Okay. Did you factor in what I texted you yesterday?
Nope.
Oh, you better.
Nope. The 2 links. That's it. That's it. You raised that money, so you get the credit for that one.
No, that's
Yes.
because I couldn't join your thing. I couldn't join it.
You could. You just didn't do it right, Brandon. So
No.
now it doesn't count. That doesn't count.
It counts.
Doesn't count. I slept for 2.5 hours on his couch. We couldn't even spoon. We didn't even.
Yeah.
We couldn't even do it. But yeah, listen. I feel like I wasn't planning on doing any content besides GPS today. I legit might stream until I hit 500K. I just want it done. It'd be the perfect bow tie done. Just you tie the ribbon on it, and then we get to be done. And then I don't gotta do it no more. And then I can finally rest. I feel like I did. I gave Brandon a lot of things.
Yeah, I've got a whole pile of things. I got a signed Drew Lock jersey.
Yep.
I've got my hat from Matt.
What's up? What's going on? How we doing? It's starting to hit me, but by the way, you and I talked about this before we went on the show. I don't care how tired I am. I saw freaking Spider-Man yesterday, and it was so
Spider-Man.
good. I finally got to see it after a month, and it was so good. I should have been sleeping, but I still have not gotten more than 5 hours of sleep since I've gotten home.
Yeah, that's you will do it tonight, right?
Maybe.
Tell everybody you're going to sleep tonight, Tom.
It depends. I need to hit $500,000 and then I'll go to sleep. And then I can finally rest. Whoa! Majin!
Wow.
Whoop, whoop. I still don't have my voice. I still don't have my voice. No, the house will come later. The house will come next year. I want to hit. The link is still in the description, folks. We got to get to $500,000 so that I can go to sleep. This is a hostage situation now. So that was pretty wholesome, Brandon. Do you know how many people were? Don't worry, we'll have some clips.
We'll get it in here. We'll get it in here.
Oh yeah. Dude, no, we can't stream the game footage. Absolutely not. We'll get sniped out. Yeah, no, it's just now it's on YouTube for you to try and stream it on. Godspeed. Godspeed.
Yeah.
Oh,
My first question for you, Tom.
yeah.
Who's your which team really showed up? Which team forced you to respect them a little bit on this entire journey of yours?
You just want me to say the Broncos, but the Broncos like did it. Like they did it, man. Like
They
they
did.
they freaking rolled out the red carpet. It was freaking
Orange
awesome.
carpet here. This is Broncos country.
It literally that was just because that was just because you harassed the crap out of the president on Twitter. Like, dude,
Harassment works, people.
I would post like every day, like the group picture, and you just retweet it and be like, "Yeah, you're gonna let Broncos, you're gonna let them stage us up, just like that. You're gonna let them
I
just
only
do it."
tagged him a couple times, only tweeted at him a couple times.
Dude, it was like
And now,
every day.
me and the president of the Denver Broncos are best friends. We talk every day in the DMs, and if he tells you any different, he's just lying.
I didn't even get a house tour. I went downstairs to Brandon's studio, and then I went to his bathroom, and then I went to his couch. That was the tour.
Yeah. And you ate some vegan concoction in the middle that we ordered.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Dude, Tom's time here was just like a flash in the pan. It went like this. And I was very tired. And I'm like, oh man, I am not envious of Tom and Johnny. You know, he only had like 5 or 6 more days left. But he did 30 straight days. And I've got a new level of respect for you, but an even bigger new level of respect for Johnny Barks, who, like, you putting yourself through that's like your choice, right?
Yeah.
It's your channel. Johnny, along for the ride as a shooter editor every day working. Maybe it's just because I used to be a video editor.
Yeah.
And
Man.
I was thinking about like the times I had to work late with somebody and they had notes and changes and I just wanted to go home and sleep. It was like Johnny, that was his day all day, every day, but without ever the reprieve of sleep. So Johnny, you're probably sleeping now. I hope you're sleeping now.
Oh yeah, I think
Damn,
he's
dude.
sleeping.
Having
Yeah.
Johnny with you, that's really cool to see.
It's
And
great.
the amount of money you guys raised, insane. You got stops at the McAfee Studios, at Rich Eisen's house, at the NFL Network.
That's house.
What, like, outside of the raising the money, and the best part, obviously, I think meeting the fans everywhere, at least when you were here, that was the best part for me, is the fan event was just rewarding as hell. But outside of those, like, what's like the thing that kind of sticks with you from the whole experience? What moment were you like, damn, that was cool?
Besides, like, all right, so besides the fan events and
Yeah,
besides
because
like,
every
the amount
fan
of money,
event was special and you know, crazy, but
it was legit bringing out the dads. Then it was bringing out the dads because like I I didn't want to like really harp on it as much as I did, but like Papa Grossi was like, "Do not quit your job." Like he was like, "Do not do it." There was the phrase like after I'm dead, you can quit my job. Like I can quit my job. Like that's what that was. And that was a time that like I was going through the divorce. I was going through that. Like I legit told Papa Grossi the same day. I was like, I'm quitting my job and I'm getting a divorce. Like I told him the same exact day. So I to have that experience where it's just like go all in and just like try it, and then to be flying him out there and having him go through that tour. He's never been to AT&T Stadium before, never like went around the headquarters before. I was like, damn. All right. Like that was like the biggest probably moment of like self-pride where I was just like, yeah, this is good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What was Rich Eisen's show like when you got there?
He was just a nice dude. He was just a nice dude. Like it was really, God no. It was really nice because he kind of just like let the interview happen. I really liked his interview style. Like he just let you talk. So, and like just we chipped in every now and then. So Yeah, no, it's great. There's a PO box. It's in all those regular video descriptions. But yeah, I just I don't know, man. I gotta be honest. I forgot your question. I'm so sorry.
I just said, what was it? What was his show like? Yeah.
Oh, his show. Yes. No, it was really cool. I mean, like it was very professional, right?
Yeah.
Where it was just like, okay, like legit, someone was like, do you want powder like and makeup and stuff? And I was like, I don't care about any of this. So no, but like they were like really well done. And like so is Pat, don't get me wrong. But like you could see that was kind of like, hey, like we're just like rocking and doing this thing. It just seemed like Rich was a little bit more like well-oiled machine. He's also just been doing it forever.
Yeah.
So it was really, really nice. Like they had like the pictures up immediately. Like it was just a really cool experience. He was a nice dude. He actually DM'd me yesterday and like we just had a brief conversation. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, just like me and the president of the Denver Broncos do from time to
Exactly.
time now.
Exactly. You know, you just
Yeah,
like,
Rich Eisen to me, it's like when I think about like the NFL and I think about everybody who talks about the NFL, he's just like the peak in terms of just like class. It's just the class of the NFL. It is like a voice that's been around so long. It was really cool to see you go on his show. And then you just throw on top of that the fact that he's raised so much money for St. Jude over the years. Just a very, very cool thing. Like it was really cool to see you on Pat McAfee's show, obviously, because that hits, I think, more close to like the audience
what
have
we're
here.
doing. Yeah.
But like on Rich's show, it's like, oh, he's on top right now. He is on top with the best of the best in the biz, helping like spread the word. So that was cool. And he helped get you the stadium tour in LA, right?
No, he got me on NFL, like helped me get on NFL Total
Access.
Insider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. No, it was great. Like it was just awesome. Like, yeah, he was just a genuine good dude. And like him and I like had a conversation. He's like, NFL teams like know about you now. I was like, yeah, but like, do they? Like a bunch of them do. Like I have some contacts now that are phenomenal. Like there are some great people that we met along the way. And it's just, I don't know, like it's a weird thing because like we have those moments where it's like, oh my goodness, like we're here. And then like it's done now. So it's like, all right, I feel like it was cool because in our space, that doesn't happen very often. Like what, and this is not like me patting myself on the back. Like what happened out there of like the amount of money that we raised, the fan turnout at every single event, Pat McAfee, Rich Eisen, NFL, like that doesn't happen in this space. Like that's oh crap, Brandon got on the Pat McAfee show today or got like shouted out on the Pat McAfee show today. That's a huge deal, right? And so like what was able to do and like the attention it brought not only to the charity, but to like the community and then also like sports YouTubers too, because we brought people out there, you know, so it could be like, hey, like this is a community effort too. It was just it was cool. It was definitely cool. So
I already got all this.
Oh, so you did this one too? Sorry.
Yeah.
I have no idea. That's not up to me. I have no idea. I would not be surprised if I'm never contacted by these people ever again. But it's all good. Listen, that Pacific Ocean was pretty damn awesome. That was a lot of fun. I will say, like, there's a bunch of cities that I have, like Pittsburgh's near the top, Seattle's near the top. I do want to go back to LA.
Honestly,
Denver, I know
Brett should lose any credibility as somebody who talks about football after calling LA an NFL city. Brett, it is not an NFL city. I wish it were, Brett, but it is not. It is Lakers, Dodgers, and then sure, we might go watch a football game.
Yeah, I got a talking head question. So, yeah. But
shout out to Brett though and EJ.
Hell yeah.
Both showing up. They donated. Yeah, you saw Tree, you saw Adam. You got to meet Coleman. Did you meet Coleman or not?
Yeah, because he was at the Pittsburgh event.
He's at Pittsburgh. Yeah, I was like, why was it early? Because he's in LA. But yeah, like, I don't know. Very cool. So the Broncos were the best, though, right?
The Broncos, like, dude, again, I mentioned this in the finale. Like, there is so many times where things shifted and changed. Like, yeah, they're a team. Like, I think that they're at near the top, if not the top. My back hurts.
Yeah.
My back hurts, man. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor eventually. Like, I bruised it. That was day 6. Like, people also didn't know. Like, it's funny. Don't get me wrong, but my back was bad. Like, I legit could not walk the next day, and I got in a car and drove for 6 hours and 48 minutes instead. Like, and I was like profusely bleeding and like leaking out of my elbow. I thought I needed to get stitches, and I just like threw a bunch in ice. So that Buffalo, here's like the not fun part of Buffalo. So I do Buffalo. So I jump through the table on ground, and like, it's gonna hurt. Like, it's gonna suck. And it did. It lived up to that bill. So I do it, and like, I'm bleeding pretty profusely. My back is shot. I then sign things and take pictures for 3.5 hours. I go back to the hotel for maybe 5 minutes. I get into the car, and I can't walk. I get back into the car. I go with Dell. I do the interview with Dell. Wind up hosting the fan event right after that. I do that. I don't get back until like 11:30 midnight to the hotel. This is so dirty and filled with gravel. I need to then spend 45 minutes in the shower just cleaning out my elbow because of how like I don't want it to get infected. And so like I had to clean it all. I didn't have bandages or anything. Cleaned everything, threw Neosporin on it, and that's when I got 90 minutes of sleep. And we missed our flight, and then I drove for 6 hours, and then I did another fan event, did the stuff with the Patriots, did that, and then just did that every day. Like, dude, like I legitimately don't know how my back got through that because like it was bad. Like it was bad. Like I was hot. You see it in the Patriots Center. Like I'm hobbling to that fan event, and that was day 6.
Yeah.
6.
Back injuries are not to be underestimated.
Yeah, that one did not feel good. That one did not feel good. So, but yeah, man.
Oh my God, no.
It was great though. It was freaking great. Like I loved it, and like people came out like so much. Like people came out, like dude, like people drove 5 hours. People flew out.
Yeah.
So that's it. I actually have an answer for this. I legit have an answer for that. I legit have an answer for that. So based off of everything, like the Broncos, like they saw what everyone else did and were like, bet, we got you. I will say it's an AFC North team. It's an AFC North team because they, like the Patriots, they were the first ones to be like, hey, like come on in. And like we'll do the group and everything like that. And that was really, really cool. So like that, they get a lot of props for that. Then you had the Baltimore Ravens. And again, we were talking about moments where things change. The Ravens video literally changed everything because the team was amazing. The fan meetup was amazing. And this was in the smog too. Like we couldn't breathe out there. And then like the video was really, really good. The Steelers, like they one-upped people and stuff like that. But I'm not going to lie, like the Bengals, man, the Bengals, and that was before like this really started to get momentum. The Bengals, and shout out to Emily, man, because she got it. She understood immediately. And then when she was able to see like, oh, wait a minute, those are our super fans that are coming to this, like the tailgating, the amount of people that were there, like that was the first, besides Buffalo, like major fan event. And it wasn't for a table jumping. It was just a fan meetup. Like they brought inflatable Joe Burrow out, right? Like Bengals gym was out there. And legitimately, we packed that place out. The amount of kitty goes meow things that were there were insane. It was insane. But legitimately, like the Bengals treated us so well, like so well. Like it definitely struck me. I was like, wow, like this is like if you're a fan of the Cincinnati Bengals, like yeah, you got a good team to root for because like they did it. Like
That's pretty cool.
Awesome. And they did it before, like, you know, like any of the one-upping or anything like that was happening. They just did it because they got it. So it was pretty damn awesome. So the Bengals have a lot of respect for me. A lot of respect. A lot of it.
Oh, the Bengals.
That's true, Garrett. That's true. I poured a ton of water on it. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, it was a content, dude. But that's how I did this, dude. For 2 hours on day 8, 2 hours when I was home. I literally just stopped for a second, and it was the first time where I stopped, and I legitimately almost had a panic attack and was like, I am moving so fast. Like
Yeah.
so fast. And then I was like, okay, Tom, you can't think about that now until you're back home in July. And I didn't, because I'm like, that's the only way you get through this. So appreciate you, buddy. Great to see you too. But yeah, man, it was crazy. It was just crazy. Don't worry, the Poke Rap, I'm sure, is coming. Right, Brandon?
Yeah. We just haven't done
Yeah.
clickbait for a while.
King Andrew, I appreciate you.
Boom.
Let's go. Let's go. And
3-hour drive to Lambeau. Hell yeah.
I think at the end of the day too, like that was really cool. Like Pat came in, like he donated the $25,000. Super Chicken is literally right here.
Nice.
Super Chicken.
Look at that. Look at Super Chicken.
That was day one. Day one.
Nice.
But
well, while Tom was doing that, I went to Las Vegas and
yeah, you did.
Drank more alcohol than I probably have in the last 10 years.
Okay.
So I contributed as well, especially to the economy of Las Vegas. Oh, wait, I met DJ Irish, who showed up to your Las Vegas fan event when you were in Vegas.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's a true story.
He's a DJ in Vegas.
Yes, he is
working the casino, and he gave me a shout out on his microphone while we were gambling. So it was cool to meet him. He was like, "I was just at Grossi's event," and I was like, "Damn, that's pretty cool." Because
he was awesome because he almost quit a few years ago, and like him and like he had that conversation with the wife. So
nice, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, Perna, go ahead, go do 30 and 30, buddy. Enjoy.
No. Okay. I got a kid. I can't abandon for 30 days. Come on now. I was away for like 3 days, and I was like, I just want to go see Jess and Carmi. But did you feel like you were missing out on anything happening in the NFL? Like you needed to be talking about it?
Nope. Nope. Like someone literally tagged me on Twitter, and because like nothing really happens in June, and like Devontae Parker got like a 3-year extension.
Yeah.
And someone's like, but Grossi said nothing happens in June. I'm like, I don't give a shit about Devontae Parker getting a 3-year contract. I'm sorry. Like that is, dude, I was like, oh man, I hope I get to eat food today. That was my thought. It was like, oh, if I'm a good boy, I could do it. Yeah, no, I did not care. Like, and then they re-signed like a linebacker and stuff like that's great. That's great. I talked about that like every fan event. So yeah, no, I didn't feel like I was missing anything. I saw more people got caught gambling. Yeah, but I did not care.
They're like, there's going to be some names coming, and then it was just Isaiah Rodgers that we already knew about and somebody else. You teases in the NFL news media.
Yeah, no, I just didn't care.
Some big things happened to this show, Tom.
Yeah, it did.
We got Underdog Fantasy sponsoring the show. And you're going to get used to seeing that name right here next to G.
I eat it all the time.
Yes.
So here's the thing, because people were asking in the offseason, they were like, Ayo, where that DraftKings at? And we were like, Ayo, no thanks. Because like it's nicer. Like Underdog works with a lot of people that like are in this space, like other creators and stuff. And they're just like, we can have conversations with them. And so we're like that's kind of nice. And being like, hey, we would like to not do this or do this. So
yeah, I've worked with Underdog for a little over a year now. And at every like turn, I've just been impressed with their company and with how they work with creators and kind of let us do our thing. So having them sponsor this show, very cool. It's a great fit, and it's fantasy football, right? They're fantasy contests. So you'll have tons of info all year through the summer. Right now, I'm doing the Best Ball Mania tournaments and hosting private drafts. I'll be dropping links for those throughout the week here and in GPS. But right now, if you sign up at Underdog with our links in the description, use our code GPS. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. And they've got, oops, hold on. I hit the wrong button.
It's okay, buddy.
This.
It's our first
Look at
time
this.
back.
Boom.
Oh, look, we got video now. Look at us.
Got a little
We
video
upgraded while I
here
was
so I
gone.
can talk. Yeah. So their Best Ball Mania, that's their biggest one. You can win $3 million. All right. That's for first prize. That's their biggest prize to date. It's the biggest fantasy prize anywhere on earth. But Best Ball Mania is cool. Like, if you don't know, the Best Ball format is you draft your fantasy team and then you're done. So they tally your best score from your players every week. And you don't do shit to your team. You draft it now and then you play through the season. And if you're one of the top scorers in your league by week 14, you enter into the playoff tournaments. So it's super easy. They manage that league for you. They have all sorts of contests and tournaments.
Johnny Barks was doing this while we were on tour. And he literally was just like, all right, who am I drafting now? Like, I literally, while in the middle, like, I was eating, like, a piece of bread. And I was like, all right, you draft this guy. Okay, go.
Yeah. So we'll do some drafts on the show. We'll do all sorts of things. But just happy to be linked up with
it's a nice
Underdog.
Change of pace, to be completely honest. I mean, because like I said, folks, like, we do sponsors for, like, this show, for clickbait, and you know, I like sponsors that are a good fit, you know, if we're doing it for these other shows. And like, yeah, Underdog just kind of let us do our thing. So we rocking, baby. We rocking. I have no idea. Do you know how many boxes I have upstairs? And I still have like 5 more boxes coming in. I have to go to my PO box today. They're going to hate me. They are going to hate me. So
I gotta ship you a box of stuff too.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I'm waiting for trees, 5s, yours. Like, dude, I unboxed Cincinnati yesterday. Hold on. Excuse me. I unboxed Cincinnati stuff. Dude, the amount of beer that I received, it's pretty significant. Like, there's a lot of beer. There's a lot of beer.
You gonna drink it? You gonna drink that beer?
Eventually. Buddy, like, that's the thing. I drank maybe 10 to 12 beers this entire trip. I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
I literally did not eat more than a protein bar.
Yeah. So many people brought me beers at the
Sean, I love you.
I drank maybe 1.5 beers and people kept bringing them to me.
Yeah.
And like, you just can't do it. Like, there's too many interactions, too many things happening.
Yep. So Minneapolis, I knew was going to be an issue because I ordered food and I was ready to eat it. And I ate a pickle and 2 chips, and the rest I had to box up and take it back to the hotel room. We had a total of 3 sit-down meals the entire trip, and one was on day 0.
I got Barks a burrito while he was here.
There you go.
You got some fritangas. You got a little green chili.
It's true. He did.
Yeah, I think it hit his tummy kind of hard though.
I love spicy food, so I'm just like, give me. I just was happy to eat food, dude. Any day where I could actually eat was so nice. It was so nice. Let's go. Let's go, Thomas. Let's go, buddy.
All right. Let's see here. Is there anything happening in the NFL right now?
I don't know.
No.
Dude, I got no idea. Like, no clue. All right, Brandon, this is the last thing we have to talk about. Legitimately, I don't know how I didn't get sick. Legitimately,
that's insane.
I don't know. Like, that was the part, because that was my biggest fear going into this, was like, I'm gonna get COVID like day 5, and then I'm screwed.
Yeah.
And there was a couple times where like the smog was really, really bad. Like, I couldn't.
You guys had like the wildfire smoke coming down like that first week, right?
Yeah. So legitimately, it was day 6, 7, and 8. No, 8, 9, 10. I think it was. Yeah, 8, 9, 10. Like it was I got it like all together. So I do have the hat. I do. Yeah, like I'm wondering, like, so it literally destroyed my throat because we got a little bit in New York City. It was so bad in Philly, and then it was really, really bad in Baltimore too. So,
Yeah, you didn't get sick the whole time. That's
dude, I was popping Mucinex. Like I was going to the airport, and like anytime I felt a little bit of congestion, I was like pop because I used to get bronchitis all the time. Whoop! Appreciate you, buddy, but appreciate you, boss. But yeah, like I don't know how it didn't happen because like I was fine.
a lot of
I was
people
good.
who've been traveling have been getting sick. So
Yeah. And dude, I was in an airport, like
yeah.
almost every day.
No, I'm still like hoping to get through my 48-hour window of getting
Yeah.
back from Las Vegas. Like I hope I didn't catch anything.
Yeah. So,
But
well, we made it. We did it. What happened in the NFL? I don't know, dude. I got no idea what's happening in the NFL. Is there anything even happening? So,
no. ESPN fired a ton of people on Friday.
I saw that. That was really sad. Yeah, congrats to Scooter. Scooter got married, baby. Let's go.
Scooter got married. That's right.
But yeah, I saw that. That really sucks. Like there was like a lot of like really good people who got let go.
Yeah. Like
So
close to 20 on-air talent. Yeah,
I know there's a lot of like rumors and talking as to why that's happening, right? That's why like Pat was getting dragged yesterday online and kind of like doing that. I don't know, man. Like,
it's a lot of things. It's obviously like
yeah,
money is why you do that.
sure.
And but I think it's kind of more like about ESPN trying to adapt to where they think this space is going and heading.
And it's not TV. Like it's just not. I mean, they have a lot of shows. Like they have a lot of shows.
Yeah, and it's like it's a I think they're shifting towards finding people who know how to build basically interest and their audience organically and not because they have a spot on ESPN. It's just like it's brutal, and they're like, yeah, big names like Max Kellerman, like that's surprising.
Yeah.
But it is a like everything, it's always ruthless and competitive
Yeah.
and shifting. And yeah, they spent a ton of money to bring in Pat McAfee and his show, but it's not like we brought in this, so these 20 people are gone now. Like that's not exactly how that stuff works.
No. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. There's a lot of pink Perna shirts out
There
there.
were
I
a lot
saw
of
'em.
pink Perna shirts. It made me so happy to see. There was a lot of pink Perna shirts. It was pretty damn awesome. It was pretty cool. It was great. Hey, listen, MLS was so much fun. It was so much fun.
Oh yeah, you went to the Sounders game, huh?
It was so much fun. It was so cool. Like, so again, there will be a point where like I actually like talk about all this stuff. Like there is a guy when we went there named Juan in Seattle, and he wasn't just like he did a lot for the organization and stuff, but like he also just wanted to be down there and take pictures. And he like knew all the players, he was friendly with all the players, like all that great stuff. And so he literally just gave one of like his cameras to Johnny and was like, "Hey, just like shoot some stuff." Like just because like this was like thousands and thousands of dollars like the worth of equipment. It was just, here you go. Yeah, just
That's pretty cool.
He's like, "Here, come stand here. You can get this shot. Here, come stand there. You can get this shot." Like it was so cool. It was like there was
Nice.
just so many nice, genuine, good people out there. It was so much fun. It was great.
Oh yeah, we got shout outs from Flimlo, another amazing
There you
sports
go.
creator. I haven't watched it yet because I'm working on ESPN videos and I didn't want to be influenced. But go check Flimlo's video.
There you go.
Just any of Flimlo's videos. They're all really good.
You do make good things. You did. But how are you been this past month, buddy?
Good. Yeah, it's I don't know. The break from GPS was weird at first. but then it was kind of nice to just be able to dial back a little bit in June and then watch you doing your thing. And then when you got here and I got to experience that chaos for, it was like, I don't know, like 14 hours through that day. Like we went from the airport to my house for 5 minutes, to the stadium, back to my house for like 2 hours, then to the fan event. And then we were there from
4.5 hours.
7 to like, I don't know, 11:30, like an hour and a half after the bar or the brewery closed at Breckenridge. And one, it was cool seeing the Broncos open the door for you. And, like the stadium tour is fine. Like I've been to the stadium, like I've seen all that stuff and I've been in the bowels of the stadium before. But like then seeing you get to go up on top, you and Barks going on top of the stadium, that was pretty cool. And I was like, oh yeah, because it was funny because we were in the stadium and they're like, we'll go up to the eye of the Bronco. And at first I was like, oh, do they have like you can go into the I was like, where is that? And then it's just like in the seats. And I was in the process of telling Tom, I was like, it's not that cool up here. Like this is where you sit when you don't want to pay for better seats, like just making some jokes with Tom. And then I heard something and I thought a bird fell out of the sky and like just fucking died. But it was a little football that Miles had thrown off the top of the stadium. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Because they took you up to the top, the catwalk. I was like, damn. And they're like, only 2 people can go up. I was like, I don't want to go. So not even going to think about that. So you and Barks go up there. Then we thought it was over. But then we got to go see the trophies. And that's when I got to see the 3 Lombardis up close. I was like, oh. Because I've seen them in a glass case.
Of course.
But there's something about being able to touch it, even though the very first thing they say is don't touch the trophies.
Do not touch them.
And you're like, no, we're not even put our hands on the same table as the trophies. Seeing that was really cool. And then going to the fan event was just insane. Like, I can't even express how grateful that made me for everybody who supports the show, who's rocked with us, 3 days a week, who's watched your videos, supported what you're doing, or watched my videos. And like there were people that were like there just to support us. Yep. And that blew my mind. And then they're donating money to the charity on top of it. It's like, it just doesn't get better than that. And like I said it in the video, but it's like, it's the first time I felt like my job actually has value. And like, I know people enjoy watching it and they laugh to it. 10 minutes. I forgot about whatever shit's going on in my life. I laughed. That's nice. Like,
yeah,
you get that. But to me, that's nothing. Like who gives a shit? Like you can watch something else and be entertained, but to see it in person, and people who really enjoy watching what we do, I was like, oh wow. Like, I don't know. I've just never made that connect before. Yeah, and it just motivated. I felt really motivated the next day and excited to keep going. And obviously, like I'm going to keep going. I have no choice. I got a family to support, but now there's just like, I want to hopefully keep getting a little bit better every year. Hopefully we continue to grow and make this show better. And what you did to help other people. Hopefully we figure out more cool ways to do that. I know you will, but like, yeah, it's I don't know. It was fun. It was inspiring.
I'm already thinking about the sequel.
MVP is Johnny Barks.
MVP.
He's the Super Bowl. You were the season MVP for the marathon. Johnny comes in clutch. Super Bowl MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I got a press pass for one day, which was still pretty sick.
There will be. Listen, as I said, I'm never doing 30 and 30 again. Like this was a one-time thing. And the reason being, and I explained this to a lot, is that the issue is like I got to do this, in which I got to meet every single fan, take a picture with them, sign whatever they want. And every single fan who came out there, I got them. every single one.
Yeah.
If I do this again next year, I can't do that because it's going to be too big. So, yeah, I'm just not going to be able to now.
Yeah, you can't like replicate. I think like the authenticity
No.
of every event that you did this time around.
Just brain, let's go. Yeah, no, you can't do that. But as I said, I'm gonna do an international one. And that'll be nice and easy. It'll be like 4 or 5 days or something like that. And then it's not gonna be this season.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping next season, not this upcoming one, but the following one, so like a year from September, I'll go to all 30 NFL stadiums to see a game and we'll just have huge tailgates outside, and then we'll experience it that way. Yeah, and we'll see how big it gets then, and we'll do it for charity again, and we'll rock, and it'll be like a little bit better.
Hell yeah, Paul. Hi. Tom was talking about the beard before the show.
It's weird when you drink water and now there's things that are trapped in there. I don't like that.
Have you eaten? Oh yeah, you don't. You don't eat buffalo. You don't eat wings.
Don't.
Dude, I love wings, and they are the worst thing to eat with a beard. Although, a couple hours later, you do this, and you're like, "Ooh, buffalo sauce."
No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I like that.
I do
like
not
that
want
part
that.
of it.
So, yeah, no, I'm excited. It'll be fun, but like, yeah, I just need to sleep. I need to sleep. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, folks. I'm gonna put out like shorts. That's it. Like, there ain't gonna be a lot of content.
You've earned it. You've earned it.
I'm gonna do that. But I will say we're less than. Hold on. Let's see. Please hold. Yeah, we're less than $13,000 away from $500,000. I really want it. I want to push it over the finish line. I have donated I've donated so much money. You saw what I spent. Oh, you didn't see the last video. Yeah, it was good. Honestly, the worst climate, just the day that we were there. I mean, Eagles were really bad because of the smog, but the humidity in New Orleans kicked our ass, dude. Like, it was like you were just dripping. But yeah. So that was pretty rough. Like, we went 3 days of Florida. So 3 days of Florida, 2 days in 1 day in New Orleans, and 2 days of Texas. Like, that was you sweat and you're gonna die period.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
It's a wet heat.
Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, go to the link in my description. We're almost there.
Get there.
I just want 500K so I could put a bow on it. We raised $500,000, and then I'll go to sleep. Then I'll do it. So, but
yeah, there's a link in Tom's video. Take you right to it.
Do it. Yeah, because the YouTube one's closed. That's done. So that one's done. I donated the last like $2,400 to get so we hit that goal. I can't spend anymore, dude. Like,
yeah.
I calculated it. I accidentally left out like $1,050, but yeah, I spent about $48,000
for the whole trip.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
It was myself and John. I mean, it's a down payment on a house. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So I was hoping it'd just be 30, but I planned for 50 and
30 and 30 and 30.
We just got it under 50.
The hidden 30 turned out to be a hidden 48.
That's true. Ryu, let's go, baby. Let's go. But yeah, that was a lot, but it was worth it though. I mean, we raised 10 times, you know what I mean? Like,
Met Hambutt too. Met Hambutt.
We raised all that money. Like,
yeah,
dude, that is crazy. Like, when I did the stream on Friday night, we raised $31,000 in 2.5 hours.
That's
and
crazy.
Pastor is there texting me going, I've never seen fundraising like this ever. And I'm like, I know.
Nice.
Like, we just built different, baby. We just built different. The posse's built different. So,
all right.
Rocking. Brandon, I'm going to sleep now, but I go to sleep. I mean, I gotta put out another link because I want to hit 500K so bad.
Hit it.
Did it for the kids. I want to do it. Brandon, what you got coming out? The ESPN video?
Maybe. I've got 2 ESPN videos. One's like a longer one, and then one I was going to do about what was going on Friday, but I just don't know if I'm going to do it yet. I've got a lot to say, but I don't know if I'm going to do a video today. So,
okay.
Hey, cliffhanger. Am I going to work today or not?
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Bam. And you got a short? You can do a short.
I don't know if I'm doing it today. I did
Alright.
GPS.
You
so
take
I
it
don't know.
easy.
Buddy, I got like 5 hours last night, and my body's just like, oh no, buddy, you need more.
Yeah.
You
Go
need more.
rest.
I'm excited for my voice to go back to normal. It hasn't been normal for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
All right. I saw
All right, man.
Spider-Man though, and it was really good.
It was good to catch up. We will be back Wednesday.
Yes.
We will find a football thing to talk about. But yeah, appreciate you guys. And it was very cool seeing all of you support Tom along the way. Just insane. Just insane.
And by did it, I mean I want to hit 500K.
Boom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be back on Friday for Q&A. There'll be like some shorts come out, GPS and all that. I did. Shout out to Thomas. I did watch the Ted Lasso finale.
There you go.
It was good. It was good. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna.
See, I told you you said it.
PS. And you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination, Sleep Town.